Cavaliers off the tip. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3, small forward.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Mobley, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Mitchell. They get the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wagner, he's open. The Cavaliers pull it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Mobley, a screen on Suggs. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks down the long J.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Carter, a screen on Strus. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Mobley. Lots of room. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The kick out to Banchero. He drops it from range. Banchero's got 6.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Garland finds Strus. Six on the shot clock. And a missed layup. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The 3 from Suggs. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Strus's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Connects from downtown. And it's a tie ball game.
Hey, the form, the release, everything in sync and lined up. Fun watching Caldwell Pope shoot the ball like this.
Mobley outside. Mobley, a screen on Wagner. From deep, Strus. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And stolen by Mobley. And here's the fast break from deep three-point land. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner on the wing. Fires for 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Carroll with a screen on Mobley. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Well, Cleveland's shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Suggs. This one for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Suggs. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Outside Garland. Six to shoot. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Strus. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Suggs. And here's Caldwell Pope. Checked by Mitchell. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. So at the end of 1/4 of play, still a close game. Magic out in front, up by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And that one's good. Green. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. That gives them the lead.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Black. To the left side wing. Here's Bitadze. Knocks it down from distance. Bitadze's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Orlando has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Jerome. He's scoreless. Hunter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Here's Bitadze. Bitadze with a screen. The shot's good.
Excellent decision maker. Love how decisive Harris is in the pick and roll.
Allen a screen. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Joseph comes in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Black. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Magic trail by 3. And here's Anthony. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Joseph can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Hunter can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Three-pointer, Anthony. No good there. Cleveland leading by 3. Left side, Green. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Mobley on a screen. The 3. Jerome, no good. The Magic shooting 35% so far in this one. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Launches a 3. And it's Wagner missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3 from Okoro. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
For 3, Anthony. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro outside. Jerome on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. There's the triple. Jerome, no good. Anthony, right side. Wagner with a screen. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. From the arc. On target from range. Wagner's got 6 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out in front, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. Wagner on the wing. Banchero with a screen on Strus. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner with the right back exit answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Tipped. And now the Cavaliers on the break. For 3, Allen. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Suggs surveys the D. Banchero outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And here's Strus outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Strus has got 12 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Carter, a screen on Mobley. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. For the lead. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
The 3 from Banchero. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And Black subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Pass to Garland. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Hunter can't get it to go. Magic trail by 3. Here's the 3. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Suggs. In transition, the Magic on the run. Drains the triple. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Allen can't get it to go. The Magic had gone 4 of 8 in the third. Isaac with a screen on Strus. Wagner finds Banchero. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Isaac. Hunter passes to Strus. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Magic leading by 3. Banchero outside. Launches it. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Hunter, good.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Wagner outside. Fades away. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Suggs against Mitchell. Pass to Banchero. Paolo Banchero gets it done for Orlando. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Banchero, then there's Wagner, and it's Black in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Wagner for 3, hits the trifecta, and the Magic lead by 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Jerome. Now here's Okoro. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Hunter against Banchero. Wagner with it. Tries it from 19. Black, no good. Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Garland. Hunter on the wing. The shot. And it's Cleveland with another.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Wagner with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Banchero against Hunter. Pass to Wagner from outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Banchero. And here's Hunter for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony outside. Wagner with a screen on Garland. And Anthony, here we go. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet out. Out to Harris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jerome passes to Okoro. Hunter, a screen on Anthony. Cleveland needs to get off a shot to take the lead. Rebound by the Magic.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Harris outside. the outside. Pass to Banchero. They set the screen. Lets it go. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Take a risk with those long passes. You're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Here's Jerome. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando leading. Goes up on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Outside Hunter to tie it up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Mobley. That shot, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. Allen a screen. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Garland for 3. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. On the wing, Suggs. Guarded by Garland. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Allen.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Hunter, a screen on Suggs. For 3, Allen. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So a
You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Caldwell Pope for three. It's hauled in by Paul George. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. Carter the pass to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Oubre. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The three-pointer off the mark. Embiid kicks to Maxey. A three. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Banchero, that's good.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
Embiid dishes to George. Oubre outside. Latre. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Suggs. Misses the three. 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Banchero. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And George gets it to go.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, George. And stolen by Wagner. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oubre outside. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Over Banchero. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And that one's good, Wagner.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And here's George for 3. Sinks the triple. George has got 7 points.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. 1
second separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 from George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Edwards. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. Out to Harris. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. 76ers trailing. Here's McCain. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Harris outside. There's the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Stolen. Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
The Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Yabusele. Scoreless thus far. Connects from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers lead. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Black. Hits it from three-point range. Black's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Drummond sets the screen for Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, It's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Pass to Harris. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Really left alone that time. McCain's got 9 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Outside Edwards. Drummond the screen. Lets it go. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 5. Harris looking it over. Launches it. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McCain. No good on the 3. The Magic shooting a putrid 25% from the field. 4-shot selection all around. A nice shot by Black.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to McCain. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Harris, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to McCain. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Magic. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Black. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 5. Edwards finds Butler. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Magic. Vitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's De Silva. Buries it from 3-point range. De Silva's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's McCain. Guarded by Harris. Edwards a screen on Harris. Here's McCain. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Embiid from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter outside. Wagner right side. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got 6.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Maxey looking it over. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise's
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Oubre passes to George. From deep three-point land. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Philadelphia has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Maxey, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The three, good for Embiid.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Pass to Wagner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Maxey against Wagner. Maxey, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's good from Wagner on the assist from Banchero. Wagner's got 9 points.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Pass to Maxey. Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 12.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And here's George for 3. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Wagner finds Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Over to the wing. Down low. Kicks it out to Banchero. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wagner against George. Embiid inside the line. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Wagner outside. Beyond the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Maxey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlight. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Yabusele, also George out there. And it's Bona in at the 5. And George gets it to go.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Here's Black. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to McCain. In the corner, George with it. And he hits it to tie the game up. George has got 13 points in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Looking to get it going. Maxey, no good.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. The three from Joseph. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Right side, George. To the right side. Here's McCain. No good on the triple. Orlando's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wagner has screen on George. Offensive rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Can he keep it going? The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Lets it go with a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the Magic again can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Black. He's covered by Maxey. And here's Anthony from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. George finds Maxey. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Joseph. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Anthony nowhere around. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
To the paint, it's intercepted. He's got a clear path. From deep, George. Black grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's Anthony from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's Black in the corner. Puts up a deep three. That one, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly...
off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
George for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Garland with the ball. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll. And Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Maxey passes to Embiid. They get it back. Kicks it to George. 4-3. He can't hit that time.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Garland scanning the floor. Pass to Strus. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. A nice shot by Grimes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Garland. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Outside Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Garland for 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
2 minutes.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley on a screen. Back to Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Grimes' shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Oubre.
What was he thinking? That's not within his range at all.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Now here's Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Embiid passes to George. From downtown, yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. George has got 6 points.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Maxey against Garland. Allen a screen, and Mitchell launches it from deep, and Cleveland another 3. 76ers trail by 3. 20 feet out, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Give him 8.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jerome. A deep three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a good game so far as we conclude the first. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Andre Drummond, Paul George out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Hunter, good.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Hunter, the screen. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Yabusele, still without a bucket. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Hunter for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Hunter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They get it back. That's tipped. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 5. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Green. Hunter on the wing. 6 points for him. Mobley on a screen. Cleveland the rebound. The 3 from Okoro. Can't get it to drop. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. George outside. Mobley against Drummond. George scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Over Okoro. George's shot is good.
2 minutes.
George has got 12. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. And Mitchell subbed in for Green. Pass to Edwards. Embiid, a screen on Strus. Embiid passes to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Allen a screen. Outside Mitchell. Strus against Embiid. Outside Strus. Shoots over Embiid. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 3. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Edwards got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
And here's Hunter for 3. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Maxey. That one no good. And here's Strus. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
George's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. And the shot falls short that time. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Mobley passes to Strus. Mobley, a screen on George. Pulls it. Strus with the bucket. Strus has got 8. 76ers trail by 8. George passes to Grimes. Back to George. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Garland way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Oh, a long triple by Embiid.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Now here's Strus. Give him 8 points now. They grab their own miss. For 3, Allen. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 8. Up top, George. Covered by Strus. Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. Covered by Strus. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. George has got 4 rebounds now. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Strus. Give him 8. Allen with a screen on George. Strus's shot is off. 76ers trail by 5. Maxey surveys. Pass to Grimes. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George a screen on Strus. George passes to Maxey. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're running. Beyond the arc. Out to Mobley. Outside Strus. Clock at 6. Mobley a screen on Maxey. Kept alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Strus. Green's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. Butler a screen on Green. Takes a 3. Butler, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Edwards for the lead. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11. The 3 from Okoro. Drills it from deep. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game. A 3 from the inbound. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Butler, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McCain from outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 5. And here's Hunter for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to McCain. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Okoro passes to Allen. To the middle. Fader on the way. Doesn't go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Edwards outside. Philadelphia with another miss. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hunter passes to Allen. Now Green. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Philadelphia with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Hunter for 3. On target from range. Hunter's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. No good on the 3. And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And that one's good. Bona. Here's Jerome. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Allen a screen from the arc. Offensive rebound. 76ers trail by 9. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen a screen. Okoro passes to Jerome. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 5 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 minutes.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green, and Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Pass to George. From behind the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Oh, got that one up quick. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to George. Here's the 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Mobley with it. Oubre picks him up. Hunter with the ball. Fades. That one is off. And it's the Sixers with the ball.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for DeAndre Hunter.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Cleveland again missing.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Puts up a deep 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Counted from distance. Here's Garland. So the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in its small forward.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
To the inside. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wagner. Puts it up. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. A 3 ball. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The wide open look here for Garland. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Garland's got his team on the board to start the game for Cleveland. Here's Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. For 3, Mitchell. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Here's Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The wide open shot from Strus. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell looking it over. Pulls up, high post. Wagner against Strus. Back to Mitchell. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Coro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. And we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando trailing here. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Okoro. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Wagner's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jerome. No good. The Magic shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful. 22%. Fires the 3. And there's Wagner on the assist from Suggs.
3 points.
Wagner's got 9 points.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
To stop the run. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hunter for three. No good that time. Banchero against Mobley. Pass to Suggs from past the arc. They grab their own miss.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. Allen is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Mitchell against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Strus for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Black. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
For 3, Harris. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Takes a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Isaac a screen on Strus. Black the pass to Harris. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. From deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Black. Defended by Strus. Puts up a deep 3. Black, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Garland. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Strus setting the screen for Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Pass to Mobley. Hunter with a screen on Wagner. Mobley wide open. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
In for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
Magic leading by 3.
Carroll, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs.
They could use a bucket. Drills it from outside.
Jalen Suggs.
Suggs has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From the arc, a nice shot by Mobley.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Banchero missing. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The Magic shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. He had a nice open look right there.
3 points.
And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Jerome, covered by Anthony. For 3, Hunter. He can't hit that time. Banchero finds Anthony. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knocked loose. Wagner passes to Carter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Here's Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Out to Carter. Trying his luck from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A 3 from Strus. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Banchero's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence. And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Pass to Strus. Banchero against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Now here's Allen. A 3 from Strus. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size, They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game was played more competitively, and talking trash was welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. Spins. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 8 points.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor. The kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Strus with it. 5 points in the game. Inside. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. The 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
The Magic again can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got an 8-0 run. A 3 from Strus. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner kicks to Banchero. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. DeAndre Hunter out there with the Coral. And it's Green. And there's Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Anthony kicks to Isaac. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Here's a Okoro. Pass to Jerome. Hunter, no one around him, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And here's Anthony for 3. Offside Joseph. Here's Bitadze. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Black, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Mobley. Hunter sets a screen for Mobley. Off target from outside. Anthony, the pass to Joseph. Back to Anthony. Pass to Black. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
To the left wing. Okoro kicks to Green. Beyond the arc. Now here's Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Here's Black, covered by Okoro. Deep 2 from Anthony. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Joseph. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points. I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to Green. Hunter with the screen on Joseph. There's Green with the three. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the screen. Back the pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Black kicks to Joseph. Over Green. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Allen's checked in for a Coro. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes.
Allen with the screen for Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hunter's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Cavs.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
De Silva, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's Green, missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Back the pass to be Thompson. Fires the 3. Mobley with the rebound. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Black. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. 59 seconds left in the 4th. For 3, Hunter. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Jerome passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Mobley finds Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Kicks it out to Allen. He tries for 3. That one doesn't go. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Black. Offline with his 3.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
For 3, Mitchell. And Carroll grabs the board. Wagner on the wing. Over Garland. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
Jr. make up the front court. The back court is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Wagner in at small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Joel Embiid. George out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in. Banchero outside. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Banchero the screen. Lets it fly. Suggs surveys the D. Rebound by the 76ers. For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
The 3. And it's Wagner missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's George. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Banchero no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Gets the 3 to fall.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. The three. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. George for three. Sinks it from distance.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Maxey. Wing shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 5. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Here's Black. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Sixers leading. George outside. Takes the three. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Suggs has got his second basket of the game. Pass to George. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Offensive rebound. The three from Suggs. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's McCain. Right side, Butler. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. George with another miss. Orlando trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Yabusele from deep. Outside Butler. George outside. That doesn't go either for George. Launches it from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
On the court for the Magic, Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Black in at the three, the small forward. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Oubre. The three is up. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off. The 76ers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Embiid. Pass to McCain. Fires for three. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Ben Carroll the screen. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For three, Maxey. That shot off. The Magic have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Anthony with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Fires the three, and another three for Orlando.
That was from deep. But, you know, Anthony has rarely seen a shot that he didn't like.
For three, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Black. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Black. Three-pointer. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's McCain. To win the cold spell. And that's good. Maxey for three. Maxey's got 11 points.
Not the biggest guy, but Maxey's determination makes up the difference.
And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And it's Maxey missing. Magic leading by 5. For three, Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Here's McCain. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Embiid against Wagner. Embiid passes to Maxey. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. The three is up. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Anthony misses. 76ers trail by 8.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The three ball. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell Pope displaying his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Wagner for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
George's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Oubre. Banchero no good. 76ers trail by 8. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Oubre a screen on Wagner. Maxey with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside Oubre. And there's the screen. Drops in the 3. Oubre's got 5 points.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Maxey against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Suggs with a screen on Oubre. The 3 from Banchero. From distance. Paolo.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the shot goes.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Wagner. No points so far. Nails it from 3.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Now here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Wagner for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 12. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They set the pick. For 3, George nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Orlando again missing. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Outside Maxey. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll with a screen on Oubre. Suggs finds Carter. George against Wagner. 3-pointer. And Grimes pulls it down.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Suggs. Here we go, 1-on-1 for 3, Caldwell Pope. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Orlando. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Here's Joseph. Three-pointer, no good. There's a screen. And here's Butler outside. Orlando with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bitadze. Knocks down the triple. Bitadze's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Lets it go from deep. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 9. Here's Yabusele. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. To the right side. Here's Joseph. No good on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Edwards has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Offensive board. Kicks it out to Isaac. Orlando again missing. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Good on the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Drains the triple.
Man, how about the range from Joseph there? Nice to see him confident in shooting it from that deep.
Butler on the wing. Here's McCain. Pass to Bona. Shot clock at 6. Wide open. Orlando with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Whoa! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Harris. Picked by Isaac. Here's Joseph. That 3's off the mark. 1:15 left in the final quarter. Here's Bona. Stolen. And the Magic pushing it up now. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A line change here for Orlando. 76ers trail by 10. Maxey passes to Oubre. Over Banchero. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers running out of time. The deep 3. McCain shot is off. The Magic shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Magic.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Now here's George. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The three. Suggs, no good. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 11. George finds Embiid. So the Magic win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding.
look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And here's Strus for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. It's George on the wing. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. It's Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The wide open shot from Strus. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got the first points up on the board here for Cleveland. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights where Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but they're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. In the crowd, Diplo taking in the action.
And no surprise to see Diplo here in Philadelphia. I believe he got his start spinning right here in the city.
Allen, a screen on Oubre. Mobley misses. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And a deep 3 from George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cleveland has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The 3 from Strus. Knocks down the 3 ball. Strus has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Now that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's George. Pass to Embiid. The 3. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Here's Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Mitchell left side. Mobley outside. Allen, a screen on Oubre. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Oubre sets the screen for George. Pass to Oubre. Back to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Maxey, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
The deep 3 from George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Mitchell with it. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Cleveland.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And a deep three from George. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
They've got Edwards. Abusele out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. McCain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Okoro setting the pick for Hunter. A fader. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers trail. Here's Yabusele. Out to Edwards. Pass to Butler. For the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Mobley sets the pick for Green. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
4-3.
Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. To the middle. And Drummond gets to Yabusele. Out to the right wing. Pass to McCain. They set the screen. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. And here is Okoro for 3. Now here's Green. From deep. Hunter the pass to Mobley. Hunter the screen. Mobley misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That bucket in no time at all. McCain's got his second bucket of the night. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Takes a 3. McCain's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Hunter for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 6.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Pass to McCain. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. .104 left here in the second. A fadeaway. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards kicks to Yabusele. to McCain. Over Mobley. The 76ers with another miss. Cleveland leading by 4. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards looking it over, and the 3 ball is good. Edwards got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Hunter finds Mobley. Here's Jerome. Hunter the screen. Fades. No good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead. They lead by... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Embiid finds Oubre. Maxey on the wing for the tie. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Allen for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep, George. No good there. It's tipped. Latrey. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got 14.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Allen, a screen on Maxey. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Embiid against Allen. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Oubre. Allen, a screen on Embiid. Back to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 6. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Garland dishes to Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Allen at the screen for Mitchell. Outside Garland. From downtown, connects from three-point range. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Oubre, a screen on Strus. George passes to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Embiid finds Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin, wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good on the shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Launches a 3. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Oubre, a screen on Strus. Here's George. Oubre outside. Launches it.
At the buzzer! That is how you finish it.
Yeah, that is a time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Abusele out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Jerome. Allen, a screen on Maxey. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Maxey. Hunter sets a screen for Okoro. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Okoro's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Here's Maxey. Here he goes. Here's Yabusele. Fades back. The shot misses. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Okoro. Allen surveying the D. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mitchell passes to Allen. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Maxey. The offensive rebound. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to McCain. For 3, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Lock at 6. Here's Yabusele. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Jerome. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's McCain. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field. It's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And that one's good. Bona.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. There's the 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's McCain. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Okoro dishes to Allen. 3-pointer on the way. No good that time. Philadelphia has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. McCain off target from 3-point range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Bona. Here's McCain. Stolen by Okoro. Allen for 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?